Every story hides a secret. Let's uncover it. The movie begins with a man named Sam, who is traveling by train. His life isn't going well at all, and he faces problems at every step. It turns out he is on his way to a deserted, lifeless town where he has to start a new job. On the train, he sits alone eating his food, while across from him sits a woman with her child. Seeing their condition, Sam offers his food to them. When he gets off at the station, the whole place is empty. The company had told him that a man named Rick would come to pick him up, but Sam doesn't see anyone around. After looking around, he notices a man inside a room. Sam tries to talk to him, but the man ignores him. When Sam asks where the bathroom is, the man just points in silence. Sam feels annoyed but doesn't say anything and heads to the washroom. While inside, he suddenly hears a man's voice from outside telling him to hurry up, saying that even water here costs money. That man turns out to be the one sent to take Sam to the company. Sam replies that he's done and coming out. Then the two of them get into a car and drive off. On the way, he says, "You'll have to pay me $300. Sam replies, "But the company told me it would be $200. Rick angrily says, "If you can pay $300, fine. If not, then get out." Sam thinks there's no other way, so he agrees. After a while, the heat becomes unbearable. Sam tries to turn on the AC, but Rick immediately snaps, "Don't touch the AC, or the engine will fail." Suddenly, the car's tire gets punctured. Rick does nothing himself and orders Sam, "Come on, you change the tire." Helplessly, Sam starts fixing it. While doing so, he notices one dog attacking another. Seeing this, Sam gets very scared and asks, "Brother, why are you trembling?" Keeps happening, and then Rick kills the injured dog himself so it won't suffer anymore. Sam somehow manages to change the tire. Then both sit back in the car. At night, they stop to refuel and decide to spend the night there. They collect some wood, light a fire, and Rick asks, "Why are you going so far to this company?" Sam replies, "Life has become really tough." They both sit down. "I don't want to depend on anyone, and I'm confident that I'll get a good job in that company. People say, you're a good person, but the place you're going to isn't safe. Everyone there just takes advantage of others. Honest people don't usually survive there." Sam says, "Let's see what happens." The next day, their journey continues. This time, Sam is driving while Rick falls asleep. Because of the heat, Sam secretly turns on the AC. After a while, the engine stops working. Rick wakes up and gets angry at Sam. "Bro, I told you not to mess with the AC," he yells, stepping out of the car in frustration. Sam also gets out and apologizes, but Rick gets even angrier and shouts, "Shut up, I don't want to hear your voice." Then Rick goes a little further to relieve himself. While there, he notices a shining stone. Curious, he goes closer and realizes it's gold. Shocked, he immediately calls Sam, "Come here and check this out. Am I dreaming or what?" When Sam sees it, he's stunned. He takes out a lighter, sets a small fire, and places it against the rock. He says, "If it turns black, it's just a normal stone. If not, it's pure gold." But the rock remains exactly the same. It means the gold is confirmed. The two of them take out their tools and begin digging a pit to reach it. They strain with all their strength, but the rock doesn't move. They try tying the gold to the cart with a rope to pull it out, but the rope snaps because the gold is too heavy. They keep digging all day. As the sun begins to set, Rick says, "Quick, gather wood. Wild dogs are roaming nearby. If we light a fire, they'll run away. Otherwise, they might attack us at night." They collect wood, start a fire, and relieved, sing, dance, and hug each other. One of them promises, "I'll get you a car with full AC." That night, they sit and make a plan. They agree the rock is enormous. Even if they dug for months, they couldn't remove it. So they decide one person will stay by the rock while the other goes to fetch a digging machine. Sham says, "You go get it. I'll watch the rock." The other replies, "No, you go. I'll stay by the rock. This is the desert with wild animals everywhere. You won't be able to handle it." Sam says, "It's okay. Don't worry about me. I'll survive. Anyway, you're a thief. What if you run away with the gold? How can I trust you?" Rick replies, "All right, brother. I'll go. You take care of the gold." The next day, they distribute rations. Rick gives Sam a satellite phone so they can stay in contact. He says, "One of my friends has a digging machine. I'll bring it. Just pray the vehicle doesn't break down on the way. It might take me 5 days to return." Then he leaves. Sam covers the gold with soil so no one passing by can see it. He sets up a small tent near a rock and keeps all his belongings inside. Before sunset, he gathers wood to make a fire for the night. At night, he lights the fire, eats a little food, and keeps the rest aside. Suddenly, he hears wild dogs howling. He realizes that being alone makes him an easy target. Fear grips him, so he sleeps holding a knife in his hand. The next morning, the strong sunlight wakes him up. The heat and exhaustion are unbearable. Sam hasn't had enough sleep, and the burning heat of the sun is hurting his skin. Just then, the satellite phone rings. He quickly runs to answer it, but the call has already disconnected. Sitting inside the tent, he looks at the gold and thinks, "I'll sell this gold, buy a big house first, then explore the nearby areas." After walking some distance, he notices a crashed plane. He immediately goes near it and decides to stay there. But since the gold rock is far from the plane, he collects some broken parts of the plane and sets up a tent near the rock instead. Sam rests for a while to save water and reduce his tiredness. Suddenly, he hears strange noises outside, as if someone is stealing the gold rock. He rushes out, but nothing has happened. The rock is still there. He sits beside it and gets an idea. Why not cut a piece of gold from this rock? Sam picks up a stone and starts hitting the gold. Finally, he manages to break off a big chunk of it. He wipes off the dirt and keeps it with him. Just then, a call comes. The voice says, "Hey brother, where are you? The sun has made my condition worse." He replies, "Man, the engine broke down. I'll be a little late." Sam says, "Hurry up, I'll die of thirst." The reply comes, "It'll take me a few more days to reach," and the call disconnects. At night, Sam is sitting near the fire when dogs start howling all around him. Sham feels scared, thinking they might all attack together. He grabs a burning stick in his hand to scare them away. He stays awake the whole night, afraid of the dogs. Morning comes. He wants to sleep, but the sun has burned his skin so badly that the pain won't let him rest. He goes to drink water but finds only a little left. Just then, he notices a snake coming toward him. He tries to kill it to eat, since his food is almost finished. But while hitting the snake, his water bottle falls, leaving only a small amount of water. After that, he goes back to the plane wreck area, hoping to find something to eat or drink. Suddenly, he sees a man approaching from a distance. He immediately goes inside and hides in the plane, but the person comes near the plane and asks Siam to come out. As he gets closer, he realizes that it is actually a girl who wants to talk to him. But Siam is not ready to talk. The girl asks, "What are you doing sitting here? And why did you choose this place?" Siam says nothing and remains silent. After a while, he tells the girl that she can stay in the plane and leaves himself. The girl says, "You are hiding something from me," and starts following Siam. They reach the camp along with noise. She keeps asking Siam, "How did you get here?" Now Siam gets nervous. He thinks that before she sees gold, he must somehow get her away from here. Siam tells the girl, "Why are you following me? You don't need to be here. You should leave." The girl replies, "I won't go until I find out why you are trying to drive me away from here. Surely, you are hiding some secret from me." Just then, her eyes fall on the gold. She says, "Oh, so this is it. You've become the owner of all this gold and plan to take the entire treasure alone. Listen to me, I won't leave until I get half of it." Sam becomes angry, grabs a stick, and hits her directly on the head. The girl dies instantly. Sam is shocked. He can't believe that, out of greed, he has killed someone. He tries to regain control of himself, gathers all the valuable items, digs a pit, and buries her body. A little later, he notices a dog trying to dig the body out. Sam rushes over, shoos the dog away, pulls out the body, and sets it on fire. The next day, he wakes up to the sound of his phone ringing. He hears Samrick calling, "Hey brother, where are you? I'm starving. If you don't come soon, I'll die of hunger and thirst." Sam apologizes. "Sorry buddy, I know you're in a lot of trouble. I'm on my way. It's just that this digging machine is very slow. It'll take some more time." Sam becomes worried. He's exhausted, starving, and thirsty. On top of that, he fears a wild animal might attack. After a while, he notices a vehicle passing on the road. He thinks, why not take a piece of gold and leave from here? But his greed for gold stopped him. He could have taken just one piece of gold, which could have changed his life, but his desire for more made him stay put. Before evening, he was gathering wood for the night when suddenly a strong sandy storm hit. He ran toward his tent, but the storm blew it away, and he had to run in all directions to save himself. Just then, a tree fell on him. After the storm passed, Sam found himself buried in the dirt, with a piece of wood sticking through his stomach. But his greed for gold was so strong that instead of removing the wood, he went straight toward the place where the gold was. He searched all around and finally found a piece. Overjoyed, Sam danced with happiness. Then he removed the wood from his stomach, and blood started pouring from the wound. He tried tying it with a piece of cloth, but the bleeding didn't stop. Desperate, he lit a fire, heated a piece of metal, and applied it to the wound. Sam feels so much pain that he faints. After a short while, he regains consciousness. Everywhere he looks, he sees the same girl he had killed. His mind starts spinning, and he can't tell if it's real or not. Just then, His phone rings. Rick calls. Sam shouts, "Bro, that girl is everywhere." Rick replies, "Which girl? Make sure no one finds out you're asleep. And if anyone does, get rid of them." But Sam is in such a bad state that he can't even think about harming anyone. He can't even stand on his own. He's crawling on the ground, too weak to respond. Suddenly, the same girl appears in front of him, but this time, her face has no wounds. She offers him water and tells him to accept help. But Sam, blinded by his greed for sleep, refuses to take it. Trembling, he says, "I killed you. Stay away." She calmly replies, "Just tell me one thing. Did my twin sister pass through here?" At that moment, Sam realizes it's not a hallucination. It really is the sister of the girl he killed. Sam, the one he had hit, says, "No, I didn't see anything. Just leave from here." After that, the girl walks away. A little later, wild dogs start approaching him and quickly surround him. He immediately calls Rick. He asks Rick, "Where are you? Come quickly, or these dogs will kill me." He starts crying and pleads, "Please come fast. I'm going to die." Rick tells him, "Hold on. I'm on my way." Just then, the dogs suddenly attack. One by one, they start tearing him apart. Meanwhile, we see Rick sitting at a distance, watching everything through binoculars. In reality, he had reached there several days ago with a machine and was just waiting for Sam to die so he could take all the gold for himself. Rick hides nearby and watches as the wild dogs drag Sam away. Even then, Sam keeps looking at the gold until the dogs tear him apart completely. Once Rick is certain that Sam is dead, he drives in to collect the gold. But suddenly, an arrow strikes him straight in the chest, and he dies too. The one who shot the arrow is none other than the twin sister of the girl. And that's the story. Hope you enjoyed it. Stay tuned for more thrilling twists and surprises.